I thought we were absolutely excellent today. Liverpool had an off day and we should have capitalised. But I couldn't be prouder of the boys today.
If you don't have a song, you may as well not go to the pub at all.
Lads.
Watch this.
Lads, welcome back to a brand new In Good Nick video. I'm In Good Nick, and this is a match reaction to the Blades losing 1-0 to Liverpool. And you would think I'd be like, wow, we've done brilliantly. We've kept them down to 1, but we could have won that game. Well, no, we could have at least got a point out of that game today, if not three. So first of all, I just want to say a little bit on the negative side. I thought the Liverpool fans were an absolute embarrassment today. Embarrassment. And Liverpool fans are normally excellent, like the amazing European nights they have down at Anfield. Today, they sang one song before they scored, and I can't remember what minute was it when they scored. Where is it? Oh, I can't see it. Where is it? 70th minute, one song. That's couldn't even hear it. Couldn't even hear what they were singing. They weren't singing LA. They weren't singing You'll Never Walk Alone. None of that. Yeah, and we were really loud today. They were just an embarrassment. And then they score a goal where it wasn't a particularly good volley. Henderson makes a howler, and it goes through his legs. They're setting off flares. They've beat Sheffield United 1-0. They're setting off flares from a goal that was a mistake, a massive mistake. So it's just an embarrassment, if you ask me. But anyway, that's that out of the way. I hope Liverpool fans agree with me, and I think the people there should do, because they were so quiet. They barely even said out. I think they thought, we're coming to Bramall Lane, we're playing Sheffield United. We don't need to be loud. We don't need to support our team. They'll just do it anyway. I know they did do it, but we pushed them really close. And they didn't want it. They didn't want it most of the time. They were scared because we were big and strong in the challenge. So anyway, let's start from early on. We had the first couple of really good chances through McBurney, Robinson. We played really well on the break. We, how I put in my How to Beat Liverpool video, we was so narrow. They were just, to be fair, they must have watched that Everton game before, because they were just slinging balls into the box. It's like, that's never going to win you a game against us, just putting balls into the box like that, because we're just going to head them away. Even with Van Dijk coming in there, that's one man. We've got 3, 4, 5 big blokes winning them headers. We've got 3 big centre-backs, at least one, a big attacker to come back and help out. They're not going to win them headers in there. So I thought Liverpool were really poor today. I'm just trying to think of any bits of magic. There were a couple of nice little passes around the box, like just inside / outside the box. But other than that, nothing. They were nothing today. I'm not taking anything away from the boys because they were excellent, but I do think if they'd have played like that against kind of like a Burnley or something, then they would have been picked off. But saying that, it's hard to say that, because we defended so well and deep. We didn't let them kind of counter-attack us, especially not in the first half. And Burnley, when they lost 3-0 away, they did, because they got hit on the break a few times, and that's where Liverpool scored most of the goals, getting hit on hitting teams on the break, and we didn't allow them to do that until kind of right towards the end, when we were just going for it. So anyway, a couple of early chances. In the first half, Liverpool had 2 massive chances. The first one both of them fall into Mane, I think. The first one was kind of a long ball, which we kind of misjudged. I don't know if it was Bash Bash obviously lost him, but it was too easy. A long ball through to Mane. It was just kind of off balance and hit it over the bar. Really poor attempt. Mane has been banging those sorts of goals in all season. finishing them easily. And it were poor. And from then on, I'm thinking, are they a bit off it here? Because they couldn't get through us. That was one of their only chances, one of their only big chances anyway, and they fluffed that. Then they got through. I can't remember. I think someone made a mistake, and Firmino got through, and he went to shoot, turned back inside and played it, turned back outside and played it to Mane, I think it was, who hit the foot of the post. And then you just kind of think, is this going to be our day? And I really did think it was. Even before the game, I thought it was. I thought we were going to defend really, really well, like we did against Everton. And then there were always going to be one or two chances. We just didn't take them, did we? That was the problem. So, yeah, first half, we had a couple of decent chances. Like I said, McBurney and Robinson on the break. They had a couple kind of on the break again. That's how it was. Liverpool had most of the ball. I said they had 70% possession. That's hard to say. To 30%, obviously. 16 shots on target. We had 16 shots. We had 12 shots. That's not bad, that, against the Liverpool side. They had 4 shots on target. We had 2 shots on target. Corners looked similar. Fouls weren't that far off, actually, 8 and 4. I thought that the fouls would have been about 25 today on them. But that just shows that how well they didn't play, really, let's be fair, because I thought we'd have, fouled them a lot more, lots more yellow cards. How many yellow cards were they today? 1 for us. Well, 1 for Jack O'Connell and 1 for Adrian, and they were both for time wasting. Obviously, we were time wasting before they scored the goal, because a 0-0 draw at home against Liverpool would have been excellent. Adrian got booked for the same thing later on. Again, it's not embarrassing. I'm not going to say embarrassing because everybody does it, whatever level. But Liverpool 1-0 up at Bramall Lane, and they were massively, massively wasting time. And like I say, I'm not saying it's embarrassing because it's not. Where we are, we deserve to be where we are, and Liverpool needed that win, and it was a difficult win for them. Anyway, the referee got done a few times with some little bits of diving, but I think he did well on a whole. He stopped. There were a few of them where they went down really easily, and he didn't give it, which I'm like, fair play, referee. He did really well with that. But yeah, the goal was just it was Dean Henderson's fault. There's not much else you can say about it because Endo has been excellent this season. Other than up to that point, Dino didn't have a save to make. Obviously, the 2 really good chances that they had, they put it over the bar and hit the post, so Dino didn't have a save to make. So that was the first shot, I think, on target, and it's just one of them things. Keepers do it sometimes. It's the way that they go down, they don't put the legs together, it can go through. It just weren't a very good shot, were it? That's the thing, he hit it on the volley, it weren't particularly a hard shot to save, and yeah, it's just one of them things. Keepers do it. He's a young keeper. He's still learning. He'll be excellent for the rest of this season. I can assure you. That will not... Well, obviously he'll be devastated about it, but that won't put him off. He'll come back stronger, 100%. He's done it all last season. Well, he did it a couple of times last season where he'd make a mistake and then he'd come back strong and he'd be like, no, I'm not one of them guys who's just going to sit back and just kind of go into my shell. I'm going to come out, I'm going to make some good saves, and I'm going to take some balls. And that's what he did. Salah went through one-on-one, and he tried to just slip it past him, and great save with his legs. So, what else were they? Moose came on and frightened the living daylights out of him, which was excellent to see. Leon Clarke, I thought he did all right when he came on. I know it was... I could see what Wilder were trying to do. It was trying to what's the word I used earlier? Not bombard. What's the word? It was trying to just put 3 big men up front and just kind of smash through them. Because obviously their left and right back, Trent and Andy Robertson, get up really, really high. So those 3 lads getting up top, McBurney, Mousse and Leon Clarke, that kind of pinned back their right back and left back from going forward, which helped. But Wilder's always going to go for it, innit? He's always going to go for it. And I love that about Wilder. He's come out and said that we should have done... Wilder always says the opposite to me, really. When I come out and I'm like, we were terrible, we should have done this, should have done that, Wilder will come out and say, oh, well, he'll back him. He'll kind of be like, oh, the lads know that they weren't good enough, but we'll come back better. And then when I'm like, I'm so proud of the boys like I was today, he comes out and he's like, we need to be winning them games. And it's like, they did us proud, massively. Like, if it weren't for that mistake, I'm not saying that Liverpool wouldn't have scored another one if they didn't score that one, but if it wasn't for that mistake, we'd have probably gone on to get a point, if not 3, because we still had some big chances. We caused them a lot of problems as well. But the big one was Leon Clarke right at the end, and I love Leon Clarke to bits. And the thing is, Leon Clarke he's not played any football this season. He may have played in the cup, but I don't even think then. It was brought in kind of into the last spot, and I thought he deserved more than that because I think Leon's been excellent for us since we've signed him, and Leon, I thought he played really well when he came on. He were hustling and bustling him like he does. And then that chance though, when it came across the box, I'm like, Leon's going to gobble this up, and he didn't. And the thing is, you can't expect somebody who's not played any minutes this season to just come straight back in and just fire on all cylinders. And he was the one that got that chance. I think Moose may have put it away, McBurney may have put it away, but it did land to Leon. But it didn't land to Leon. Leon made a brilliant run across the defender and got in front of him, and he was stretching and he got under it a little bit. It's just one of them things, guys. But I couldn't be prouder of the lads today. It's so good to see them coming up against some of the best players in the world. Look at Mane, Salah, Firmino's excellent. Jordan Henderson, he wasn't very liked today, but Jordan Henderson's come on leaps and bounds. He's incredible. He's an incredible player now. Fabinho is brilliant. The two fullbacks, Trent and Robbo, absolutely excellent. Van Dijk, best defender in the world. We've just come up against these players. That was a full-strength team today. That was more than a full-strength team. No, well, you can't get more than a full-strength team. But other than Alisson, and I think Adrian's a bit dodgy, I think we could have put more pressure on on Adrian today. That's all I can say. I think they were brilliant. Thought they were excellent. Bash made an error at one point. We kind of fell asleep once or twice. George Baldock, brilliant again. Ender Stevens, excellent. I was saying today, Ender Stevens could quite easily fit in that Liverpool side. I don't want him to. Nobody come in and buy Ender Stevens, please. But Ender Stevens, just watching him, you're thinking, yeah, he's very good. He's going to be playing. I reckon he'll play Champions League football in the next 2 or 3 years. I reckon so. Yeah, I can't really say anything else. I thought Egan had a brilliant game again today. Headed everything away. Fleck got man of the match. About right. I thought it would be probably between Fleck and Ender. Robinson played all right. McBurney, I don't know, but jury's still out about McBurney because I don't think he puts it in enough for me. And I don't think he has the ball at his feet enough. But we are in Premiership. It is a different kettle of fish to the Championship where we were scoring goals for fun last season. Anyway, I'm going to leave it about there. I think we were excellent today. It's just one of them things, just a bad mistake that's cost us. But he made up for the save from the one-on-one afterwards. What can you say? I just wish we'd have got a point out of that today. We definitely deserved it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you could smash a like on it, I'd really appreciate it. It's my birthday today. If you want to wish me a happy birthday, smash a like on it. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, as well, thanks for Alex for coming up for a photo today. Nice to meet fans, obviously. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much. Subscribe if you're new around here, and stay in good name. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and if my content is something that you might like to see more of in the future, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on. Oh yeah, and stay in good nick.